Howdy, my name is Oatmeal and this is Let's Play EU4 Japan. Where we last left off, we had just managed to annex the Iroquois. I noticed that one of the ideas in the Colonial idea group increased our diplomatic relations by 2. So after we're done with annexing the Cherokee and perhaps even the Shawnee, but at least the Cherokee will have 2 diplomatic relations open. That's including our alliance with Portugal. They've now become cordial to us, which means that they are likely to actually join in a war with us if we were to need them to. However, the tempting target is over here, the Shun. I can release them as the Ming. Probably will do that and sell back any provinces that aren't considered part of the Ming to whoever does consider them to be their cores. Looks like the Ortath Horde has claim on most of these. However, in order to do that, we have to get to the ultimate idea. In this idea group. I think we have this one, but not. So we'll need 1,200 diplomatic power total in order to get the CB, which will allow us to annex this entire group. In the meantime, as this is a Colonial Japan Let's Play, you can see that we've managed to lock up the East Coast as far as other colonial powers not being able to get in. We do have some problems up here in Canada with the Netherlands and Great Britain. And allying with Great Britain is one of my objectives. Unfortunately, they need to start improving relations with me, or I can't ally with them. None of the missions are any good, haven't been for quite a long time. And we're running a massive deficit with the expectation that eventually we'll be able to get most of Madagascar colonized, if not all of Madagascar colonized. And once we get even starting a colony here, we'll be able to attack the Swahili and their 21,000 ducats. Gold. Now, these 2 provinces still do need protection. However, we have 10 cogs here. I think probably we can send maybe even these 13 over to Madagascar. Oh, I see. These 13 are part of my strike force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so that should add up to 13. Those 8 and these 5. So I'll go ahead and pick those up and transport them to Madagascar. Those will not only be we've lost the colonial causes battle against the Iroquois because they are our vassals. That's perfectly fine. Wow. Check out that supply limit. Okay, so what I wanted were these 8. Oh. These 4, and these 5 make 13. We're gonna head over to this colony. And then eventually we'll use these 13 to take over enough of the Swahili that they have to give us their gold. Now, I don't think we'll make it, because not only do we have to core this province, so, what we could do, well, how far away are we on colonies? So this colony's almost done. When we get a diplomat back, we could send him to Portugal and get... Whoa, whoa. Why are they hostile toward me? They were just friendly toward me. Well, if they're hostile, they're not going to give me fleet pacing rights. What happened? What changed? I really don't know. Did we get a border? Now they desire a province that we have. Could it be this province? Could it be this one over here? So much for having an ally. Oh, has mission established Portugal in the Spice Islands. Spice Islands are over here. That means that Portugal will have a CB against me. Or not. But I think that because I have a presence over in the Spice Islands, that's where the hostility's coming from. Well, I don't really know what to do. However, I think I'm done milking the Mali. Let me just absolutely make sure that they have no money. So the Mali don't have any money. They're not in the top of anything. So I can go ahead and take these troops out of Sierra Leone and maybe even consider selling Mali, Sierra Leone at some point. How to go best to go about doing that? Probably with these 13 boats that are over here. Once they get fully healed up from landing in this port, we'll send them over to the port, and then eventually this will be the strike force I use for the Swahili. So, if I can't be friends with Portugal, who can I be friends with? Portugal's at war. They didn't call me in to this war. Probably would have gone into it just to make them like me. What to do with this diplomat? I think the best use is going to be probably improving relations with the Shawnee. I know that I want to annex the Shawnee. See how the Iroquois really dislike me? It's because they got that aggressive expansion as penalty. It's one of the reasons why, one of the two reasons why I didn't, I guess 3 reasons, one of the 3 reasons why I didn't release the Aztecs. Instead I released the Maya and the Zapotec. Three reasons being, I never wanted these provinces of the Maya, because I always wanted them to be able to be a buffer zone here. Other reason being, I wanted these provinces immediately, the gold-producing provinces, for money. And the further reason being, the Maya don't and never did, and neither did the Zapotec, have this aggressive expansion penalty. So like I mentioned before, it's important that I go and help them with their rebel problem, otherwise they'll switch out of my religion. So I don't want that. Go ahead and improve relationships here, though. This is almost done annexing. I'll use that diplomat probably for my war. So it should be only one more month until they're fully healed. I think they heal 10% per month. Well, why would you call them fools? Colonial enthusiasm is a good thing for us. They're fools if they want to go settle in Africa. That's true. Because I'm definitely not committed to keeping Africa safe. Although Madagascar is an island. I have a soft spot for islands. Okay, they're going to go there and heal up, and then bring these troops over here. And those 14 plus these 13, that should be plenty to pick on the Swahili for many generations. See. Still hostile, but still an ally, so still giving me that score per year, per month, which is good. Well, I better get. Oh, I guess I did beat them. Now they're quite damaged. They took a lot of losses. The reason that there was a revolt here is that they're converting it, see? They have the little missionary. It's the first one they're trying to convert. That's fine. But they will need my help until they're completely Shinto. I was going to make these territories Shinto anyway, but it's actually better for them to be a vassal while that happens, because that way I don't have to... One second, I need to think about this. That way I don't have to convert them and have not perfect religious unity. Diplomatic technology costs. I'm not going to be buying any diplomatic technology, because all of my diplomatic power is going into that idea group. Don't bother me with these silly things. And as you can see over here, I am at above above my force limit. So that's because I just took over all of these Cherokee troops. How far above my force limit am I? 6. So I need to get rid of 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I choose to get rid of the infantry for a variety of reasons, but mostly because I am going to be using cannons. The maintenance isn't that bad, and although it is kind of steep. Should probably turn that down. Gonna turn that down just a little bit. By a little bit, I obviously mean quite a lot. Now, I have no use for these being not my culture. I don't see that as a good thing, and since it's going to cost 20 per, or some of these are going to be cheaper. Yeah, this one's cheaper, so let's go ahead and do the cheaper ones first. That one's only 5. Not only will this help with tax, but sometimes I get a mission to do this, but it has to be done. Not only would it help with tax, it'll keep the revolt risk down, and it's the kind of thing that when you have high revolt risk, that's not when you want to be addressing the revolt risk problem. And because I'm not 100% sure what kind of wars I'm going to be forced into in the future, which might give me war exhaustion or any number of things, I really see it as beneficial. I'm going to go with the base tax, even though prestige wouldn't be too bad at this point. Small things like the base tax become less important as you have more of a empire, because Oh crap, I'm not gonna make it. All these cogs are gonna die. How did that happen? Will you give me fleet basing? No. Wow. Well, that sucks. What happened here? I have no clue. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the diplomatic power there. What happened? Okay, so tax modifier doesn't make any sense. Manpower modifier, I don't need the manpower right now, but the local trade power, I'm competing with the Maya actually for Mexico trade power, so Zapotec can get... Will they make it? I don't think so. Where would they have to make it to? Are all of them gonna die? No? Some of them are fine. It's so weird, I don't even begin to grasp why that happened. Yeah, I lost, looks like 5. Why did they take so much more attrition than these boats? These boats took the amount of attrition that I expected them to take. I have 10 cogs, so I can take 10 troops with me. I'll probably leave a couple... Probably do that. Doesn't really do me any good to leave them here. But... Allied with Swahili. I guess it does do me a little bit of good to leave them there. Because if they join in on the Swahili war I'm preparing for, then I can... since it's all about war score with them, then I can, I guess, gain a little bit of war score. So it's still quite a long time before I need this diplomat, so I might as well... Oh. The Shawnee had a tribal democracy, whereas the Maya have tribal despotism, so I can actually make a royal marriage with them. Might as well. I can't make a royal marriage with the Shawnee. Huh. Is there a democracy? Okay. What about the Iroquois? Though they're feudal monarchy, yeah, I absolutely can make a marriage with them. So they have a Shinto province working on another Shinto province. I would have thought they would have done their capital first. Does that +2 base tax? Netherlands is encroaching on my territory. They still haven't sent a diplomat to improve relations with me. That's fine. So we've lost our claim on Gabu, which is, once again, also fine. I've been extorting their money for nearly 50 plus years now. They were running dry. I had to find someone else, the Swahili now, to extort money from. Might seem a little bit like an exploit, but I actually think it's perfectly legitimate. As I'm gonna go ahead and switch into the administrative tech cost guy, because that'll save me a bit, and I'm about to buy an administrative tech. And I have military tech guy, so I'll buy the military tech as soon as I can. I'm gonna swap him out too in 15 days. It costs quite a bit of gold, the swap outs. It was like 30 some gold, and the next one will be like 60 some gold, but that's fine. I don't really want to lose the administrative power, but for 200 and some gold, I'm gonna go ahead and lose it. Oh no! I swapped out the 2, the guy who I actually wanted, and now I can't swap him back in. Well, it makes me running a less of a deficit. No, I was sort of hemorrhaging, so just because I don't want to go negative until my war with the... Well, I don't ever really want to go negative. So let's see. Wow, what an amazing amount of morale. What am my current unit type? So currently I have... these guys, which are 332-346, and these are 434, so they have less defensive shock, but we want to be transitioning to fire anyway. And just that a massive amount of offensive morale. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swap into him. Now, I should be catching up. I'm at 15, France is at 16. So I'm really catching up in military tech. I shouldn't be too far behind. Yeah, I shouldn't be too far behind the European powers. If I needed to go to war with one now, for example, I'm at the same point as Morocco, but I have probably a better troop type with the Western troop types. I could. I could indeed. Portugal is losing this war with Morocco pretty poorly. Maybe that'll make them not hate me so much. So these cultural swaps are some of them. Okay. Well, I guess he's already improving relations with the Shawnee. It will be a very long time before I can annex them. What can I do with my diplomats? I'm gonna need one of them to fabricate a claim on Swahili land, but that's not gonna be for quite a while. I could fabricate a claim over here and attack these guys, but that really doesn't seem profitable. I'm not gonna need to fabricate a claim on any of the Asian nations, because I'll just get that CB. What I should be doing is looking for European allies. The Netherlands is getting its ass handed to it. It's not that powerful anyway. And these guys still haven't sent a diplomat to improve relations with me. Well, I could start improving relations with the Iroquois. But first things, I'm gonna get a royal marriage. And then I'll improve relations. Have to hold the vassal for 10 years before you can annex them anyway. So. But I'll go ahead and improve relations with them. So a couple of colonies are about to finish up. So I can find some new colonies. Let's see. Where to send them? Well, I could send them here. It's unlikely that here's going to attack the colonists soon. If I don't have troops to protect them, I should be fine there. And where else can I send them that would make sense? Probably Connecticut or Narragansett, Massachusetts. Those are still contested territories. Don't have a whole lot of Southeast Asia left. Could go ahead and pick up. There's an island here I haven't explored yet. Interesting. Go ahead and pick up one of these. Low aggression. That could be value. But I am going to go ahead and try to get more of North America before anyone encroaches. So Massachusetts it is. Just doing my rounds here. Checking everything that I like to check. Do I have any more new advisors? Wish that would give me. I wish there was a way for me to set it to give me a pop-up when the Iroquois had rebels. So I would want to know. Need to core these as soon as possible because it is giving me overextension. So I'm just gonna park a little bench here. So we have a free diplomat and another one on the way. Well, I don't see how that adds up. 97 minus 10. I don't see that. 97 minus 10 should be 87. Yeah, I really don't see that. Once again, not going to be buying any diplomatic tech. Can't fabricate a claim because I don't have any adjacent provinces. Will soon though. We'll try to have some soon. So, what to do with these diplomats? I think I said one of them would go improve relations with the Iroquois. So we're going to do that. We will be able to get them to 190 because this will deteriorate over time and you can get plus 200, so that would bring us to 150. And the Was It War, they declared war, all those things will decrease over time. Notice that we get a defended our territories as well. So if you ever really just need a little boost, you can send your troops in to protect from rebels. Well, I'll go ahead and read the event because I've never seen anything like this. Jokamachi. The first Jokamachi or castle towns were built in the 1500. It looks like it's some event that allows you to get a fort. Where is this Mutsu? So here I could build something that would increase supply. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was clicking on the gold mine one. Okay, we don't need the fort. I don't think it does anything that is important to me, so... These are the culture swaps that I had going on before. I'm trying to get this little Mayan flag to go away. Can you guys all see that? I suspect you probably can. Oh, there it goes. All you have to do is zoom in on the country, where the flag actually is, see where the flag actually is, and I think it appears to be these ships. Now I don't really need a military engineer, but I absolutely don't need some random province gaining something. The Holy Roman Empire is gaining more and more internal strength. I'm hoping that it doesn't manage to get that strong. As for what to do with this diplomat, I suspect it's probably better to just hold him. I'm going to be fabricating a claim relatively soon. As soon as this cores. 86 months. So in 86 months, which is quite a long time. Come to think of it. So I can do something with this diplomat. What do I want to do? Well, I guess I could fabricate another claim over here. Sure. Just in case the Mali ever do get money again, I'll be able to declare on them. They don't seem to be crawling up. But I'm running a positive income right now. I don't want to be doing that. Looks like I have a free advisor. Guess I'll pick up... If I pick up Colonial Range Guy, can I just... Can I get this thing? No. Still no. I didn't think I could. I'd already done the math at one point. Can't get this one either. No. Can I get this one? No. Okay. What about this one? This one would work. I can get this one. Sweet. Okay. I don't know if I really want this one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna recall him. I'm gonna send the colonist over here. This colony will die on its own. I'm gonna send him, and the day that he... Oh wow, he's gonna get there in just a few days. It'll die on its own, probably. But it'll, even just holding it for a day will allow me to start fabricating a claim here on Mogadishu? Probably Mogadishu. So that'll work out really well. Well, I suspect these guys are probably fully healed. And it's time to take them... over here. I hope they make it. And last time they didn't make it so well. But I don't know what was causing their problems before. Okay, so he's there. So in 90 days... Yeah, I really don't want this colony. And I won't be able to sell it to anyone. So I have to let it die. And the way I'm going to do that is after I start fabricating the claim. Interesting. I wonder if I could declare war on Mali, get them to come in, and then make a separate peace with them. They do hate me now. because we have border friction. Okay, so I'm going to start fabricating the claim. I'm going to let the month tick. Then I'm going to recall this colonist. That'll kill off that colony. And I'm still fabricating the claim. Great. I can get to this war quite a bit earlier. I don't know if I'll even worry about... Madagascar at this point. Maybe not really worth it. Because I have this point over here as a jumping point to transport these troops. So that's much more like me, being far away and stuff like that. I can go ahead and pick up this idea. That's not useful, but I'll take it anyway. Ooh. Boa National Revolt. That's great. Definitely, useful. Wow, check out all these Portuguese troops. This must be... Oh, they're back to being threatened. Awesome. They were cordial, but I'd rather them be threatened than mean. What do I want to do with this colonist? Probably send him here. Connecticut doesn't seem to have a border, although I was deceived by a couple over here that I thought didn't have borders, but ended up having borders. Looks like the Iroquois are becoming Shinto. They're slowly but surely. They have at least 3 Shinto provinces. I don't see where their missionary is right now, but... And I know I can see all their provinces, because you had to occupy all of their provinces in order to take them over. GB, do you want to be an ally yet? No? The Great Britain does not. I would like Great Britain as an ally, but Portugal's good. Portugal and Great Britain together would, if they were my allies, make it so that I had access to some of the really strongest fleets. Ooh, Massachusetts makes fur. Massachusetts had a very high base tax and is making fur. That makes it a great place. Must core. So I can probably get another colony. Definitely. I guess I'll get Connecticut. No, Connecticut really doesn't look coastal. Pennacook? Could do Pennacook. Could do one of these Southeast Asian places. Maybe here or... I'm gonna do here. So I'll pull colonist out of Massachusetts. I think I already did. Nope. Now I did. And I'll send these boats these troops over to here. Now I want you guys to keep in mind that trick that I did about destroying the colony, because I'm still fabricating that claim. It's still fabricating. And as you've seen, like one of the core principles of this Let's Play has been play as an island nation, have as few borders as possible, stay out of war, only go to war when you know you can win, and win with relatively low consequences. That has been my entire strategy this Let's Play. Now I'm sure you've seen it, but it's been very successful so far. Now these 2 troops should be able to beat those probably 5 troops. 5 troops pretty handedly. I'm very advanced at this point. I'm almost advanced as all of the European nations on ground troops. My boats are still pretty pitiful, but I don't suspect I'm going to be getting into a boat war. I'm going to try really hard to stay allies with Portugal. Probably will stay allies with me. And I'm going to try to get Great Britain as well. And if I get those 2, I really do just need those 2, then I'm going to go ahead and pick up the mercantilism here, because we're getting close to the Statutes of Monopoly, which should be good. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the mercantilism. Well, I'm looking at my timer over there. It looks like it's about time to cut the little video. I'll be right back. And at that point, looks like we'll be declaring on Swahili for all their gold. So join me whenever you tune in. For me, it'll be just a few seconds.